Hello, and welcome to the Insightful Eye. Today, we're diving deep into one of Brazil's most tragic aviation disasters in the August crash. At least 61 people were killed after a passenger plane crashed outside São Paulo on Friday afternoon, according to Brazilian officials. Authorities have located the black box flight recorder at the crash site, an official said. The cause of the crash is still unclear. Airline Vopas said in a statement Friday. The plane was traveling from Cascavel, in the Brazilian state of Paraná, to São Paulo. Dramatic social media videos showed the plane crashing in the residential area and then a plume of gray smoke going up in the sky. All 57 passengers who were on board the plane that crashed in the city of Vinhedo on Friday had Brazilian documents, Vopas airline officials said in a news conference. It was not yet clear if any passengers had dual citizenship, according to Vopas CEO, Eduardo Bush, and Director of Operations, Marcel Moura. The officials said that the company spent the afternoon securing hotels and psychologists for the victims' families and providing them with support. Here's what we know. The plane's destination, Flight 2283, left Cascavel, in the Brazilian state of Pará, and was headed to Guarulhos, in São Paulo state. According to Flight Radar 24 data, the plane crashed in a residential area of Vinhedo. The timeline. The aircraft took off shortly before noon local time, flight tracking data shows. The plane had been cruising at 17,000 feet until 1:21 p.m. local time, when it dropped approximately 250 feet in 10 seconds. It then climbed approximately 400 feet in about 8 seconds. 8 seconds later, it lost just under 2,000 feet. Then, in approximately 1 minute, it began rapidly descending roughly 17,000 feet in just 1 minute. The victims. A medical team is on site and working to identify the victims, the security secretary from São Paulo Guilherme Derite said. Officials are contacting the family members of the passengers and will release the names of those on the plane soon, he said. The crash scene. Brazil's civil defense said the aircraft crashed into multiple houses. No one was killed in the surrounding residential area. Belinho City Communications Director, Anacida Brisby, said, aerial images show the nose of the plane and burnt scraps of the plane littering the ground. Witnesses described hearing the plane before it crashed, with one person saying it fell on the roof of an elderly couple's house.
The investigation. Multiple agencies are at the scene of the crash and the Brazilian Air Force team will be in charge of the investigation. According to Vinhedo City Hall, authorities have found the black box at the crash site, according to Derite, which will help investigators determine what happened. Vopas said, in a statement on its website, that it had no information on what caused the crash. Teams with the security forces of São Paulo have removed the first 3 bodies from the site of the Brazil plane crash. According to a statement released by the government of the state of São Paulo, the bodies will be sent to the Central Forensic Medical Institute, which will be closed to work exclusively on the victims of the Vinhedo accident. The statement read, to help identify the bodies, families must present any medical exams or documentation they have on the victims, such as radiological, medical or dental exams, to the Central Forensic Medical Institute. The statement read, the Civil Defense of the state of São Paulo will also have a team available to provide support to the families of those killed in the crash, according to the statement. Brazilian President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva declared 3 days of mourning in response to the plane crash that killed 61 people on Friday. Lula made the announcement on his X account. Thank you for watching. See you on the next video.